Why be easy when you can just die? Woo! Woo! I'm Chewy Mew, and welcome to my channel, but more specifically, welcome to another Chewy Mew video, where today I'm attempting to review every single figure in my collection. Not to be like, oh, I want to get it over with, but more just to kind of just do all of them and see if I can do all of them in a day without going insane. And the figure we're taking a look at today is the Hasbro Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Toy Wave Spider-Punk. I don't think I already reviewed this. I think I actually did do a review, and then somehow I somehow lost the footage, I think. It comes with this guitar that's really warped. That's kind of terrible. But yeah, let's take a look at this figure here. So I got this one on eBay. I couldn't find it in stores. Eventually I did find it in stores after I bought it. I got it for like 10, so a little bit above retail. Retail is like $6 or $7, so I technically got scalped by like $4. Then it had like, I think, $2 shipping, so around like, pretty much like around $13, $12 or $13 for this figure, which, I mean, I did pay a scalper, so it's not like Hasbro demanded that, but $6 for this is a lot. This one definitely has a lot more detail than most of the other ones. Definitely more detail than Miles, Gwen, Peter B. Parker. Kind of on par with like a Cyborg Spider-Woman, which we'll take a look at that because that one's customized. So yeah, this looks pretty cool. Let's take a look at the face here. It's got a really cool looking face. Obviously the Marvel Legends version has a lot more detail and paint to it, but this one looks fine. It's got the spikes here, and this one spike it's crooked, but it's also not lined up with the rest. You can see this spike right here is off. It's off to the side. It's not completely lined up. None of this. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say that spike is not lined up, but none of the spikes are lined up. They're all kind of going at different angles. They're not completely lined up. They're not just warped. They're just not like completely like a straight line. That's interesting. These spikes are, though. And unfortunately, there's barely any paint. There's like maybe 5 colors. You got like the red, black, white, blue, burgundy, and silver. So yeah, like 6 colors there. And the guitar is also just red. No paint on that. It looks cool. It looks fine. On the Marvel Legends version, all these pieces are like separate pieces from it. The detail the details that there are on here are pretty cool. Like Cyborg Spider-Woman in 2099, I customized those and I painted on details to make them look, better. This one looks cool. It has the SMFN, and it took me a while to figure out that stands for Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I don't know why it took me so long, but it took me a while to figure that out. I think that logo looks really cool there. They painted it surprisingly nicely. It looks sloppy, but it looks like it's like stylized sloppy. It's not like they screwed up the paint. They painted this the little blue shirt coming through the bottom there. Here's like this like cord here. These are supposed to be like suspenders that are drooping down, and the way they paint them just looks like he has some kind of weird leg design. These arms are mostly just like plain, very janky and lanky, which looks pretty cool. Compared to like the Marvel Legends version of Miles, I don't know if these are supposed to be like this same kind of similar height in the movie. I feel like he should be a little bit taller than Miles, but I don't know. But I think the height worked for these two. They both look around the same age as far as figures go. I know he's supposed to be older. I know he's also Miles' uncle from an alternate universe who becomes Spider-Man instead of Peter, which, that's interesting. Like all these bands here, nothing has any paint on it. This isn't paint either. I was thinking of probably going in and like painting the details. Even if I just add like a wash, like I just paint all the silver so I can have the silver only be in the zipper grooves. I think it looks cool. Obviously more paint would be better and stuff. The boots look nice as well. He's got like patches here. The boots are also not symmetrical. I'm pretty sure that's on purpose. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are, because the straps are different. If you notice here as well, these straps are a lot more pronounced and much more visible than these. These look kind of like caved in a little bit. You know what I mean? These ones look a bit more raised. Like, I don't know. These have more definition to them. These are not as defined. This whole leg looks kind of like that. Like, you can see these buttons are not as pronounced as those. Like, you can see the way the lighting is bouncing off of these, but not as much in here. Like, these are more shadows. They look cool. It's not a big deal, but just something I'm pointing out. His legs are the correct length. It's just that the boots are stylized to be different height. But that's pretty cool. There's wrinkles here on the pants. Why does this guy have more detail than like most Marvel Legends figures do? Non-movie Marvel Legends, this $7 toy or $6 toy, whatever, has more detail than most Marvel Legends do. That's pretty dumb, That's kind of dumb. That shows you either how good these are or how terrible Marvel Legends are. And here's his guitar with, again, no paint. They did sculpt all these details on, and I don't think the shape is accurate, even to the Marvel Legends version. The problem is they made it this soft plastic so it wiggles. They should have just made this a solid hard plastic or the same kind of material as his legs. I'd be okay even if they made the guitar thicker just so we can hold it better. It does have like the fretboard here, which is supposed to be sticking out on the sides. They're not on the actual guitar. The web line is cool. This doesn't have any like the decals or any sort of those details that the Marvel Legends version has. Basically, that's what you say with the basic toy version. They don't have as much detail as the Marvel Legends. It looks cool though. He's got like these buttons here, the web pattern. I could probably paint this as well. I think the guitar in the movie is blue, so I could probably go ahead and paint this and stuff, make it look better. It looks pretty cool. It looks kind of like how a guitar looks. I heard some noises there. But yeah, this one, hang on, I'll be back. Okay, I had to go, stop my dogs. They were doing some stuff in the kitchen. But yeah, so I think it looks pretty cool. Another issue with this is articulation is kind of bad. Let's go articulation here. The head kind of wiggles. It basically just rotates all the way around. The spikes do block it, but you're not going to rotate his head like, 360 degrees. The arms can go up a little decent, not even 90 degrees. They rotate all the way around. He has a single bend in the elbow and also works as the bicep swivel, so that's fine. And then the legs kick forward, not even fully 90 degrees. If you move the leg back, they go up a bit higher. And then they go back about that much. That surprisingly goes back a decent amount, better than most Marvel Legends figures, so that's interesting. So yeah, articulation, they totally could have given this guy like the same shoulder joints as these. They've done it before with like Black Panther figures, I think, and other like Homecoming figures, I think, as well, where they've given them same sort of hinge as the arms, so you can actually split the legs, and then they have like the same sort of elbow joint, like the hinge and rotation in the knees, like they do that. If it had that, it definitely make it a lot better. And obviously paint. So I'm probably going to go maybe and just like repaint this guy, add some more paint detail to him. And so I'm not going to go like full overboard, like, sculpting new parts and stuff. But I'm going to probably just repaint it to give it a little more detail so it doesn't look as plain and plasticky. But also keep in mind, this is $7. Some people before, not in my videos, they've said, well, it's only $7. You can't expect too much. I mean, this sucker was like $7 or $8 in stores 20 years ago. I mean, yeah, price went up and stuff, but the price is the same. If we accounted for inflation, this guy would be around maybe like I think $14, and this looks totally $14. This does not look. This looks like This looks like a Happy Meal toy, like just make this red as well. Just get rid of this and make this all red, like the shoulders or like the head and the arms, and then boom, Happy Meal toy. But either way, that's all for this video. Let me know what you think about this figure, and I'll see you guys in the next review. Wow.